Leave me breathless.
No, that's not the Breathless that comes to mind. I think Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah. A lot of city pool swimming. That was a song that was on
Oh yeah,
the top 40 radio that they'd play back in the 90s.
I think that might be part of my aversion to the Cranberries. Is that City Pool? They played that one a lot.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I think about the pool.
Zombie? That song? Or
Yeah, Zombie.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And what was the other one? Four Non-Blondes as well.
Oh yeah. I still like that song.
That's fine.
I don't want to hear it all. I don't want to hear it all the time. But like it'll come on the radio. And just different things, like stuff like that will come on the radio. And like Mindy and I will look at each other and be like, this is a city pool song.
I think they had like 12 songs. They just played them.
Yeah, it was just 96.9 KZBK.
Oh, it was radios what they were playing?
Yeah, it was at a Brookfield.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Okay.
I was going to say something there. Can't remember what now. I don't know. Yeah, you've had it for a while now. How you liking the XM in the truck?
It's all right. Yeah, I think I prefer Spotify. It's I can listen to it was nice just to be able to get in and like have it on, but then I'm like, I really like
I want to listen to this specific thing.
Yeah, I really want to listen to like some, Springsteen or something right now. And
yeah.
Although it's a Springsteen radio station, but
yeah. Well, I do most of my driving like pretty close, like short trips. So I'll use it for that. But then whenever I go for a long trip, then I'm whipping out a playlist or something like that.
Yeah.
And I find it to be the XM gets repetitive. Like they play the same stuff over and over again. But we're getting into holiday season, so
yeah. Oh yeah. Just put it on a Christmas station. They'll play the same 20 Christmas songs that are out there.
Over and over again.
And over again. I I will listen to Christmas music like maybe the week leading up to Christmas. After like on my way to work, because I usually work Christmas Eve, on my way to work and on my way home, I'll listen to Christmas music on Christmas Eve. And then like we'll have it on here in the house, like if we're cooking or something like that, or like when we go to open up presents in the morning, sometimes we put it on. But
we usually play it during Christmas. In the house. I always find that like if I start listening to it too early, too much, it burns out. And I'm done with I kind of get over it a little bit, but then Christmas passes and I'm like, oh, I kind of miss Christmas music again. But now it's not appropriate or it's not seasonal or whatever.
Yeah. It's weird listening to a Christmas song like in March.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't quite hold up the same.
Doesn't hit the same, no.
Anyways,
ready to start?
To go whenever you are.
Okay.
It's yours, so I'll let you take the lead.
All right.
Oh, remember we're moving the Retro Ramble.
Yes, we are still mentioning it, right?
Yeah, so like open up like the first, remember first 30 seconds. So, what we're doing, who we are, what we're doing, what we're going to talk about, and you hit the problem, hit the bullet points.
All right. 3, 2. Hello, welcome back to This Podcast Takes Tokens. I'm Ryan, joined by my brother Derek. You've hit the show where we talk about all the things that we grew up loving, all the things that we still love. We talk about them every week. And this week, we're going to be talking about the 2005 movie starring Ryan Reynolds. And golly, all of a sudden, I just lost her name. Amy Smart. Thank you. Just Friends, of course, is what we're going to be talking about. Also, stick with us at the end of the episode. We're going to be going over Retro Ramble. And the question that I posed last week was, what is one gift you've given that you wish you could take back? Wow. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we'll discuss that at the end of the episode. Stick with us. If you're listening, let us know what that one gift is that you've given. Throw it in the comments at the end of the episode. We'll talk about it, and we'll get the show going right after this. Stay with us.
your local video store card.
A comic book in your back pocket.
Games with no tutorials.
Music you had to discover.
And drinking water straight from the hose.
These are the things us millennials remember fondly. We are the Jennings brothers.
Join us after the streetlights come on
as we race our bikes from the top of the hill
right down memory lane.
Exchange those quarters because this podcast takes tokens. Okay, before we get this started, I just want to let you know, like I was pretty hungry before we started this, but I decided that I'll just enjoy this glass of water. I'm stuffed. We're talking Just Friends today. Thanks for being with us. Released November 23rd, 2005. Going to do what we always do, run down the numbers first. Budget. $19 million budget. What do you guess the opening weekend was on this?
Ryan Reynolds, but he's not Ryan Reynolds yet. I mean, he is, but he isn't. I'll go 10 million opening weekend.
So close, 9 million.
All right,
9 million. Yeah. Domestic. What do you think it made domestically?
Talking total.
Yeah,
total gross. I think it recouped its money, but not by much. I'm gonna go 30.
32 million.
32.
So, man, you're batting pretty good here.
It in. I'm getting good.
All right. Worldwide gross on this.
Just a little bit more. 38.
You're not as close as you were. 43 million.
Oh, okay.
On this. So on a $19 million budget, made its money back and then some. And yeah. So pretty respectable, I think, for a romantic comedy. Those aren't always just like huge blockbusters or whatever. Okay, now we got the real test here. Tomato meter.
Ooh, critics score on this movie. I think it's going to be higher than average. Well, I think it's going to be over 50. I'm going to go 60, 62.
No,
didn't like
43%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I thought they might get a little respect on this one, but I guess not.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But that's the critics. Everyone's a critic.
That's right.
Looking at my wife over there. We'll get into that here before too long. Popcorn meter.
50. No. 50. Yeah.
You got to give this more credit than that.
Oh, really?
This is one where the numbers are like vastly different.
Oh, okay.
We've had some where they're fairly close.
Yeah.
Especially recently. Tomato meter was 43%. Popcorn meter 71% on this.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Audience liked it.
Yeah, that's pretty. I wonder what movie has like the biggest what popular movie, not like random ass movie, but popular movie has the widest discrepancy there.
Well, this would have to be a joke, but like that The Room, that Tommy Wazowski or whatever, I don't remember what his last name is, that I've talked to you about that. I'm sure the critics hated that movie. I would love to see what the popcorn meter is. I'll have to look that up sometime.
I doubt it's that high.
Probably not, but I could see people. On the other hand, I could see people getting on there and being like, let's just rate this movie super high because you got to watch it. I don't know. Anyway, Just Friends.
Yeah.
What do you think about it on the rewatch?
I enjoyed it. I always enjoy this movie.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of my annual movies. I try and watch it every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good Christmas movie. Nice rom-com.
Yeah.
My wife and I usually watch it. She didn't watch it with me this time. But yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, I love it. I loved it. It had been quite a while since I'd seen it. Actually, matter of fact, it may have been 2005 when I watched this last.
Oh, wow.
But I thoroughly enjoyed it again.
Yeah.
My wife, not so much. We were just discussing before we got on here how much she didn't like it.
I'd be curious what her points were there. What was the top point?
She didn't like Chris. She didn't like his character. She thought that he was fairly cocky, which I agree with completely.
Oh yeah, that's Ryan Reynolds at the time, though.
It was.
Yeah.
I made the argument that I thought that he had a good arc where at the end he kind of came back. Yeah, I think that was mainly her thing. She's like, I just didn't like his character.
He wasn't likable. Yeah,
so
he didn't redeem himself for her. You got a short leash, my friend.
Yeah,
keeping it wraps.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I really liked it. I really liked the rewatch on it. I just think maybe Ryan Reynolds is just like you either like him or you don't like him.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I think there's also different versions. Like not versions. I think there's different. I don't know if you say eras of Ryan Reynolds, and this is definitely like that early. He's still in the Van Wilder era, playing that cocky young 20-something, and he hasn't. This is him kind of starting to break away from that. Like we see more of that break as the movies progress from here, but yeah, I think there's different versions of Ryan Reynolds. So I think he's got a wide enough catalog that if this isn't your favorite Ryan Reynolds, I'm sure there's one that you prefer over the others.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah, I would agree. No, but I thought the casting was really well though. Like Ryan Reynolds, I think was great in it. Yeah. Amy Smart was great. Anna Faris was just being Anna Faris at her best, and I loved it. Yeah. You looked like you were getting ready to say something.
Well, like I do think this movie, it may have been written for Ryan Reynolds. Like it feels like it was written with his voice, like with him in mind as far as like delivery and stuff. I don't know if that's like if it was written that way. If it was written, let me rephrase this. I don't know if this movie was necessarily written for him or if he took the material that was there and molded it to what he had at the time. Either way, it works, and it works great on his half. No problems. I mean, really, like any of the cast I have no problems with. I was Amy Smart. You know, this is probably, I think, like her peak. This is about whenever we start to see her fade away, and I don't know why. I don't know why we saw her just kind of drop off, but she did.
I don't know. It was like
she kind of disappeared.
It was really like. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, after this, I remember she did that Jason Statham movie, High
Crank.
Voltage.
Yeah.
Crank. Yeah, that's
Crank,
it.
Yeah.
And that was a bit of a rough one. But yeah, after that, like, I don't remember seeing her much. Although I've seen her pop up recently in like the Hallmark movie realm, doing like, some of those things. I don't know if it's necessarily Hallmark, but you know, that variety of movie.
I feel like that's like I don't mean this to be disrespectful, but it's going to come out that way. But I feel like with a lot of like female actors that were at their peak in like the mid 2000s, right?
Our generation,
like if they didn't explode, then they kind of faded into obscurity, and then they come back in this weird sort of like final gasp realm of like the Hallmark movie, you know, and I don't know why that is. It's just I've noticed that with a couple different actresses, and it's just kind of,
I think it's nostalgia,
strange.
Like then like the people that enjoy those movies that are our age, that are the people that typically enjoyed those movies the most now, or watching those the most now, are either our age or they're, you know, older. You know, it's somebody from their generation. It's somebody that they can kind of superimpose themselves in, relate to more. It's their way in, if you will. And that's all I got on that.
Yeah. Now I'm just waiting to see Anna Faris in one of these.
Nah, see, I think she's gotten too big.
What's she done recently? What's she done? Let's look at it. Well, I'm gonna look it up. What's Anna Faris done recently?
She had that TV show for the longest time.
She had a TV show?
Yeah. Mom with
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, she's in Toy Story 5. Wow.
Oh, interesting.
She was in Lost in Translation as well. I don't remember her being in that movie, but
yeah.
And Brokeback Mountain.
As far as like, anyway. Other than her TV show, yeah, she hasn't been in like starring in too many movies.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that she has like starred in weren't blockbusters or big movies, really. They were just kind of like she did a remake of Overboard. It was fine, but nothing to write home about. So yeah, I think like it could also just be that like she did the TV show. She did it for I think it was like 8 seasons or something like that. I forget how long.
Wow, I think you're right.
Although she left she left before the series ended. Like she left in like the last 2 seasons. They continued on without her.
Oh,
which was an interesting thing to happen on a sitcom. But yeah, I think like she did the sitcom and then she got paid. And she's like, I really don't ever have to work again. So now I'm just going to take movies that seem interesting or fun. And she's on that trajectory now.
Yeah.
Which, if you're an actor, I feel like that's the jackpot.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You do
be able to pick and choose what you want to do. Yeah.
You just go off and do fun stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
But with that said, my question to you is, with Anna Faris's character, is she playing it right on the line, or did she go a little too far with the character?
No, I think that they establish in the beginning, before, like when Chris is with Casey, his his boss, guy. Yeah. Like he's like, oh no, I don't want. She is crazy. Yeah. I do not want to be with her. And I think that like. I think she hits it on the head. Yeah, it seems over the top, but the way that he's reacting when he's told that he has to go do something with her, like he knows. And it was interesting. I did see where, so Anna Faris, she was continually drinking Red Bull before they would start shooting. Just so she would have that, like that energy and everything, that manic energy. Yeah. And yeah, I think it works. I think that I don't ever want to say it's like it rubs me the wrong way. It never really does. I do think there's some parts where you're just like, this is like, this character's like a little much. But I think that, again, I think that's what you're supposed to feel. It's not like you're feeling that way because Anna Faris is overdoing it.
Yeah.
You're feeling that way because that's the character. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she's just like, the character is acting almost as if she's constantly on camera and having to put on this show of whatever she is. Yeah. Like her pop star persona or whatever.
Yeah.
She's not a pop star, whatever she was. Which, what is she? Like, she gets off the plane and she like gets on her phone and she's like, Daddy, the plane landed again. Is she supposed to be like a Paris Hilton type? Like her parents have like a ton of money and she's just like paid her way into this situation, because there's no way that she's like this pop star.
Oh no.
On talent, you know.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think that's something they really didn't explore. And yeah, I think she probably has had money and she was able to like get a song, much like Paris Hilton. You remember Paris Hilton had like that one song, or I don't even remember how it went, but she had like a song. Yeah.
Interesting.
But then like maybe that song had like moderate popularity or something, and then they noticed like, oh, we can market her looks, and they did that absurd poster. And then I think that's like kind of when I think she blew up on her looks, is what I think. And now she's in a position where she's like, you know, I think a lot of people like that, they're just like, oh, I really got to show the world that I'm more than just this. I've got like talent or whatever. But she has no talent. Like she's really, really not good. Although I did enjoy listening to Forgiveness, because it's more than saying sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, that was one of my things, is that they actually, the whole song is in the credits if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's great though. It's great that like Anna Faris is doing that song.
Yeah.
And then Chris Klein is doing what's that song that he wrote?
Janice's Eyes or whatever.
Yeah, when Jamie smiles.
Oh yeah.
But it's, insert whatever woman that he's after right now,
Yeah.
But he performed that song, and it's, I don't know. I like when they do that in movies. Like, like we talked about with gosh, I cannot think of anything tonight. Anyway, there was a movie that we talked about a while back, Almost Famous.
Oh yeah.
And Jason Lee was singing on that. And anyway, I like when they do stuff like that. But
before we move on past Chris Klein, I got a bone to pick about Chris Klein.
Okay.
So like, American Pie, he comes out of that like pretty hot off of that, and did a couple movies, this being I think one of his last bigger movies. I kind of thought after American Pie we were going to see more of him.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of like faded away, which is fine because like there wasn't really much more to him to show. I don't feel like nothing, not disparaging against the guy or anything like that, but I feel like we kind of saw all that there was to him over those next few years, and that was kind of it. But have you seen him recently in there's this show on Netflix that my wife watches, Magnolias? No. Something like that. It's not, I don't think it's Steel Magnolias. It's just called like, I think it's just called like Magnolias. Anyways, he's on there with a ridiculous Georgia accent. It is. Oh, it's so funny. It's my favorite part of the show.
Oh, yes.
It's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Is it intentionally like that way, or is he like not trying to?
I don't know if he's just hamming it up or what, but it is atrocious for sure. I've never heard anybody in my life with a real accent that sounds like this. But I'm pretty sure he paid somebody good money to teach him how to talk like this.
Okay.
Anyways, that's my Chris Klein tangent. I just wanted to drop that.
Yeah. I piggybacking off of that and like how he kind of faded. I think his big failing is
Rollerball.
There's Rollerball, but I was gonna say he didn't come back for any of the American Pie sequels.
Oh, did he not? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think like the second one he did like a quick like cameo, like he was on the phone or something like that with the girlfriend. But yeah, you're right. I don't think he came back at all for any of those.
Yeah, because I don't think I like Jason Biggs. I don't think I know he hasn't done a lot of stuff recently, but he had done a lot of around that time. He was getting more roles, even if they were just little side roles and stuff like that. You saw him for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think that when you're in a movie that big, like American Pie was huge. Like that was huge. That was a massive thing.
That spun off like so many sequels and then like ancillary movies to it as well. Like a few direct to video, like I don't know if you call them sequels or whatever, but like spin-off movies or whatever.
It was almost like a National Lampoon sort of thing, like what it turned into, and not coming back for at least the two follow-up sequels for that. Like, I don't know if that was the right choice, but
you could also be like you're trying to distance yourself from that and do more serious or something like that. I don't know.
Sure. So you do Rollerball, and then
do Rollerball.
But he did this. I thought he did. He's great for the part. I don't like the character, and it's because I'm not supposed to like the character. But he does do a great job at just being this like sleazy guy that you're like at first you're like, oh wow, he's really turned his life around, and then you start to see through the chinks on the armor, and you're like, okay, this guy's like, we thought Chris was bad, like this guy's like 10
it's
times
him
worse.
Unchecked.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he delivers one of my favorite lines in the whole movie. Whenever they're at the church and they're doing the music, and Chris is back there behind there trying to convince Amy Smart that he's, really a sleazeball. And he just pokes his head in the curtain and he's like, would you like to come out here and talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Just the way he delivers it, it kills me every time. That makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah. But my favorite line in this movie, since we're on that topic, is when Chris and his buddy that's the dentist, I can't remember what his name is now, but they're driving. He's taking him to the airport and he turns. He's like, oh, I got to go back. And he turns the wheel real hard. And his friend goes, this is a Pontiac Grand Prix. Like, it's just it's the top dollar car.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we could have got more Clark.
Yeah, Clark, that's it. Yeah.
Although I gotta say, my absolute favorite line in the whole movie is not the Chris Klein one, but anything Ryan Reynolds delivers makes me laugh throughout this movie. But the one whenever he's in the garage and he's going through his old stuff and he's like, my snow globe collection, and he just picks up those 2 snow globes. It's just the funniest thing to me. I love that.
What's up with his mom though?
What do you
mean?
Like
she's like, Joy? Yeah. but he finds the snow globes and he's like, gosh, I was such a pansy, or whatever. And she's like, no, honey, you just need to be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Like, what is this woman?
I don't know. Oh man. But she's got some of the best lines too.
Oh, she does. But I'm like,
what hand did you slap? Not the one I just bought. Oh, it kills me.
Like, she has had some trauma somewhere in her life.
She's just like repressed everything to such a degree.
Everything. It's so weird. And then when they go to the Notebook, and Dusty's, why don't you go with us? Yeah, that'll be great. And Ryan Reynolds is like, oh, she's busy vacuuming.
Oh, Dusty just like outplayed him so bad. Too.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And her excitement.
She's just like, yeah, you should go. And Amy Smart's, yeah, let's go. Yes, like, we're gonna have this night together. So bad. The Notebook. Yeah, I love it. It's just gonna end up quoting this whole thing, but it's like when he's talking to Clark. No, when he's talking to Clark before that, he's like, I'm not gonna say the word, but I'll just use pansy in its place. But he's like, if she wants a pansy, I'm gonna be the biggest pansy around.
That's right. Oh, and then he goes like that whole like bit with the retainer. Every time he pulls out the retainer,
wow, it's so gross.
It's like so exaggerated and like because he could have just like popped it in and out, but like the way he does it, it just it enhances that.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great along with the line delivery, just the physicality that he gives is so great.
Yeah,
and that's like one of my favorite things. One of my favorite parts, or I guess scenes in the whole movie. Whenever him and Amy, what's her name?
Jamie.
Amy. Whenever him and Jamie go on their first date or whatever, go out for the first time, and he drops her off back at home. And then he gets back in the car and he's doing that little like, and then she just like slowly walks into frame behind him. Yeah. And then she's like, I forgot my gloves.
Yeah. And she's smiling a little bit. Like she like I don't know. Yeah. I don't know she's if that breaking. That had to have been Amy Smart. Yeah. Like actually just like,
because it was so funny. It was just so, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It was. It bothered me though, like that nobody in the dead of winter is rolling their windows up.
Oh, really?
Like, didn't you know? Like they've always got their windows down. Like when he's driving, he's got that Porsche. He's got the windows rolled down most of the time. Like when they're parked or whatever. And I know they probably did it because they didn't they didn't want people to see the camera in the windows
and all that.
But like. I don't know.
That comes back on him because like he comes out to the car and his brother left him up Well, I think they probably, I would imagine they roll him up when they get out of the car.
Yeah, yeah.
But like his brother left him down, and then like it froze out the entire inside of the car.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it would still start, right? Like
I would think so. Yeah,
right?
it's not gonna
like I don't know. I don't know. That one kind of bugged me. I was like, the car would still start.
Yeah.
But I've never been in a New Jersey winter, so
no, I haven't. I loved just the back and forth between him and his brother.
Oh God,
just the constant, like, I'm like, gosh, this is, I mean, I remember when I used to just irritate the hell out of you, and like it just to do it, and it's just, I don't know, it's very relatable. It's just so realistic, like, and then they're like, I can't remember what they say to each other, but then he's like, I love you. Yeah, I love you too. And
Cookie.
Yeah, Cookie.
I don't know that we ever fought as physically as they do, though.
No, I remember like irritating you
on each other.
No, I know. Yeah, we never did that. I remember irritating you, and like you'd wrap me up on the couch with your legs so I couldn't move. Like, I'd be, yeah. It's fun to watch that. I love it when his brother comes in when Chris is home for the first time, and he sees Samantha, and he's like, "Oh, is this my Christmas present?"
He just pushes his brother to runs over on the bed. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
And her and him together are really good too. I like when he, Chris tricks her into like going somewhere, and then he just like swaps out his brother for like the driver, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not going anywhere with him."
She's like, "All right, well, I guess if you just want to be another bubblegum musician," and she's like, "I'm a real musician.
I'm a real musician."
Send her to it's supposed to be the coffee house. It ended up being the metal house.
The metal house, and so the guy that tackles her is the director of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was, but I was reading that. Yeah,
it's like Tech something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of fun.
He wrote the songs too.
He did
the original songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's credited with writing the original songs as well. I just saw that whenever I was watching the credits roll by. Listening to the full song, and then like I was checking out all the music because I was like, "There's like a decent amount of like there's some pretty good music in this." So
there is that song at the end.
I swear,
Eyes. Oh yeah, I swear. No, Eyes by Rogue Wave. It had been so long since I heard that song, and it like immediately took me back to like 2005. Like watching this movie, like, because my friend Daniel and I were big Ryan Reynolds fans, and when this came out, he's like, "Hey, there's you want to go see Just Friends? It's got Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart in it." And I'm like, "Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds, and Amy Smart's hot, so yeah, I'm gonna go want to watch this movie." And we both loved it, but yeah, some songs you hear and it just like takes you back to certain moments.
Yep.
And definitely Eyes at the end there does, when he's like, professing his love to her or whatever at the end.
Yeah.
Just great soundtrack.
Yeah. Killer soundtrack. Well, I don't want to say killer, but it had some good songs on it for sure. That's the end whenever Ryan Reynolds, the whole thing. Ryan Reynolds lip syncs the whole "I Swear" song.
Yeah.
Over the credits. It was great. I loved it. That was so funny. So what was your go-to 90s R&B song? You're gonna hit the middle school dance floor. What's the song? What was the song that did it for you, that you like the most, I guess?
Gosh, it was
that era.
It was probably, it had to have been "I Swear." It had to have been.
Oh, really?
Right? I mean, that was such a, or what was, well, no, it wouldn't have been R&B. There was some country song that was like,
they did a country version of "I Swear."
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember who did it, but somebody did a country version.
Yeah.
That was back in the time whenever they would do like a country version and like an R&B or pop version of a song and like put them out simultaneously. It was weird. I don't know if they do that today, but yeah, we used to have that a lot.
Yeah. What was yours? What was your go-to song?
It's probably Boyz II Men. It's So Hard to Say Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had like the Boyz II Men cassette, and I used to love that. It was one of my favorite. And whenever for like a hot minute, I say it was like my favorite, but it was like, probably a year where like Boyz II Men was like really hot, and I was like really into it, and I had that one cassette. I remember it was like blue, or it was like black with like a blue glow to their logo.
Yeah. Did they have Motown Philly on it?
Yeah, Motown Philly.
That song was so good. It's so good.
Yeah. Man, that whole like album they had, it was chock full of so many good songs.
Yeah.
And so many hits for them.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that we don't hear. Well, I guess they kind of pop up here and there.
Yeah.
And like nostalgic reasons, but yeah, like they had like one or two really just like packed full of great music albums, and then kind of faded away. I was kind of surprised by, but like, that's back whenever an artist would put out an album and it would be, like I said, full of like really great songs, because they put all their best work on the one album. Now it's like the studio gets there like, oh, we're gonna kind of like water this down, and we'll put out a couple of the best ones on this album, and then we'll mix in some other stuff to kind of experiment with or whatever, and fill it out, and then we'll divvy this over like 3 albums and really like milk it. Although now it's all singles and stuff, so I'm sure that's out the door too. I don't know how it works now, but I still listen to old music. I don't listen to new stuff.
I swear was mine. I mean, I remember like listening to that in middle school, and like you take your date out there and you're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be together forever because of this song. Like, I swear, like I'll be there for like a week, and then that'll be the end of it. And then I can swear to the next person. And,
that's right.
But you don't know at the time. You're just like, okay, we're gonna get through middle school, we're gonna get through high school, we're gonna be so in love, we're gonna get married, and it's just
you don't have to get that far. It's just like in the moment. It's very like in the moment. Like right now is all that matters.
This is it.
Like today, I got today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
and that's it. Like in middle school, nothing else. There was no future. There was no high school. It was just like, it was today and tomorrow.
Yep.
Man, what a time to be alive. Now I've got past, present, and future breathing down my neck.
Yeah, I know. Especially the future. Okay,
but go on.
I was going to say, one of the most satisfying scenes is when Chris and Samantha show up at the bar. Early on, and he sees, I can't remember, Tim is drunk and his hair's gone, and he's still got his high school leather jacket on, and I'm like, I know that guy. Like, I've seen this guy, right? Like there's like
he
that
lived
one
his best
guy.
life.
He did like
hair, it looks like he looks like one of them cartoon characters that was riding too high in a convertible and went through like just like shaved the top of his head off. It's the most it's just so such a clean line all the way around. And then whenever they show him you can kind of see it whenever they show him from like the back or the side a little bit, it comes to like a V in the back. Like it's just it's so ridiculous.
Like this guy's 28 years old,
right?
Like what else is gonna happen to this guy?
I don't think he was actually bald. I think he lost a bet or something, and he was forced to shave his head.
Okay.
Because that's not like, I feel like they could have done a better job of portraying him as balding.
Yeah, but I also think like they just want him to look as ridiculous as possible, because he was the jerk, and now look who's the jerk. Look who's
Okay, one more point on that. I feel like if he was really balding, he would have grown out like the long hair on the side. He would have done the comb over. He would have been that
that's
guy.
True. Yeah.
I'm going with he lost a bet. That's my thought.
Yeah, sure. Why not? But he's still wearing his leather jacket. Absolutely. So explain that.
Because he's cool.
Reliving old high school glories, one day at a time.
I mean, like, really, like 10 years after high school, you're like, not you or me, but like, it's still kind of like hanging in the air. High school is, especially if you didn't go out to college. It's still kind of like there. or especially if you still live in that town, I imagine it's still there. A smaller town. I don't know about a bigger one, but
no, I mean, I live in a small town, so I mean, it's like that. Like because a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people, they may go to college or something, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've got a community college up here, and it's a lot of agriculture and stuff like that. A lot of people go there, but they never really leave town. Like not that they don't find like good jobs or whatever, but it's just like, oh, it's the same people that are here that were here in high school. Like we're now this demographic of, parents that are taking, like, you go to an event for your kid and you're like, everybody that you graduated with is there too with their kids. It's just, I don't know.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing. But.
I feel like one of the things in this movie that's pretty good is it does a great job depicting what it feels like in high school, those awkward teenage years, like with Chris Brander and the way he's kind of like acting and trying to like express his feelings and everything, but can't quite get the words out, and like even Dusty and Amy Smart's character, it's just like, it's a good representation. I wouldn't say of like what it's actually like and what goes down for sure, but what it feels like on the inside, like it feels like it's this in a way. I mean, it doesn't go that way for sure. It's real life, but I can see how it feels like this.
Yeah.
And I think it does a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, definitely like with Dusty when he's upstairs in the opening scene, and he's like, I wrote a song for you, and he's like trying so hard, but he's nervous and he can't. He's like, dang it,
get it together.
Like, I've been there, and it's
just a raw bundling nerve of emotions.
Yeah. And like, you don't really know like how to talk to people, because you're always in your head like, oh, I need to be cool, or I need to like, I need to make sure that they don't think I'm an idiot, or that I'm,
I need to say something.
Yeah.
Don't say that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Yeah. Then you mull over it for
replay it in your head.
No, not like that, but yeah. How old's his brother in this? Like, is he in high school, or is he?
Well, I think whenever Samantha James, Anna Faris's character, is talking to him, she asks him how old he is, and he's like, I'm 20. I'm 19.
19, yeah, that's I'm it. 18. He is 19. He's 18. Okay, 18. Yep.
Because he settles on 18.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's true.
Yeah.
I think he is like a senior, or he just graduated. I'm
trying to figure out what he wants to do. Yeah.
I think he's still in school. I imagine he's like a senior. This is a senior year.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. But so then, like, okay, yeah. I guess whenever they flash back to 92, and he pops in on his brother, he's like probably about 10 years younger than him at that point. So he's probably like 8-ish. Yeah. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah,
18. That's probably right.
This has one of my. I like. Everybody's got a cell phone, but it's like a 2005 era cell phone.
Yeah.
So it's like it's right there before smartphones, and they're all different looking, and they all kind of like do like mechanically they do like some of them slide out and some of them flip open, and I just miss that little era of cell phones where people were just having fun with it, just like making all these like wild types of phones, just trying to like catch the zeitgeist, if you will, with it. And then we had smartphones and everything's like a black brick now. But I don't know. I just miss those those fun phones right before smartphones came out.
Yeah, I remember I had one that would slide up.
Yeah,
those slide phones. Those were pretty cool. But and I also miss just using the phone to text and call.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting on there for, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very nice to be able to just have answers to anything right in your pocket, whether or just whatever it is. But something's very simplistic about just, I can make a phone call.
Right.
I can send a text message. It's going to be 10 cents a text message, but I can send a text message.
I'm limited to 500 minutes of talk time.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I remember like back then, gosh, especially 2005. I think that was right around when the Razors came out.
Yeah.
And those were like
a little before that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember some guys at the radio station I was working at, the big wigs there, they got Razors.
Yeah.
And my friend and I that were working there part-time were like, oh man, look at these phones these guys got. They look so futuristic. They flip. They, thin. What is this? What is this? Yeah. Looks like it's made of metal.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I always wanted a Razor. I never got a Razor.
I never did.
Never had one. Now they got them, and they're Androids. Like you can get an Android Razor.
Really?
Yeah. But it's not the same. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Never got one. They were always really expensive.
Yeah, they were like you were rich if you had a Razor. Yeah. They were nice. So did you know this movie had a different ending originally, like most movies do?
Oh, really? Tell me about that.
So I'm going to read it for you verbatim, just from where I found it at, just because it's easier that way. Okay, so it says, after the fight with Jamie, Chris returns to California to find that Samantha has become a more accomplished songwriter, oddly, by writing a new 10-track album and being hailed by
Weekend?
I guess, yeah, and being hailed by Casey as an instant hit. The new songs on the album are based on their recent tumultuous visit to New Jersey. Meanwhile, Chris falls back into old habits and attempts to forget about Jamie by spending time in LA with 3 party girls. They who inexplicably were staying at his home while he was away. Unfortunately, in an attempt to evaluate the mood by playing music, they find a demo of Dusty Dinkelman's in Chris's travel bag, which triggers Chris's emotional spiral and a subsequent retelling of the events of the past few days. The girls attempt to comfort Chris, but to no avail. As the scene ends, Chris has a look of longing on his face. Then that's it. So it's not really a happy ending.
It was in the trailer.
Was it?
I think that scene with him and the girls was in the trailer.
Okay.
Like, I watched the trailer before I watched the movie. And there's a little bit at the beginning of the trailer where he's sitting on a couch with these 2 girls talking briefly. Like, I think he gives like a line or a couple words, and then it, continues through the trailer. But I don't remember seeing that throughout the movie as a whole, because he doesn't go clubbing at all in the movie or to any parties or anything like that. So I think they used that footage in the making of the trailer.
Then they changed the ending later.
Yeah, and then they changed it. Yeah, because it still works. It just I remember it was used to illustrate how much of a playboy he was, and it worked for that. So I guess that's why they used it. And then it wasn't actually in the movie. So we know how that goes with trailers.
That's right. I like the ending we got better. I like the happy ending. I
always like a happy ending.
Yeah. Do you think Chris moves back there, or do you think she moves back with him, or like what do you think happens here?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because he's in LA, right?
He is in LA, but I feel like he's kind of like left that life behind at this point. Like he's finally like being honest with himself and with like just life in general. And I feel like he's flown all the way back, like from LA, just to tell her that he's in love with her. And sure, he's going to be like, okay, we're going to make this work.
Right.
He's going to move back. He's going to find a job somewhere, I think.
Ooh, do you think he signs Dusty and starts his own label in Jersey?
That would be a pretty epic ending. They should do a Just Friends 2 or something. Still Friends. No, that'd be bad. Still Friends. It'd have to be like, well, it's too late to do it now. It'd have to be like just married or something like that.
And, yeah. Well, I mean, they could have had a 20-year engagement. I don't know.
Yeah, they could have. I mean,
super busy, I guess.
Yeah.
So is there a better title for this movie? Or is Just Friends the best title for this movie?
Oh, no. That's the best title. I mean, that's what it focuses around the whole thing, right? Yeah. Like, he's in the friend zone.
Friend zone.
Yeah.
Friend zone would be too aggressive.
It doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
Though. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the best title.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more for you.
Okay.
A little something. Riding a bike in the snow. I've never ridden a bike through the snow. Wouldn't that be really difficult? Like nearly impossible, I imagine.
Yeah.
But he's riding a bike through the snow.
Yeah.
No problem. Well, I mean, he falls off of it, of course. But I just can't imagine that would be very effective mode of transport. I don't know.
He's from Jersey.
I guess so, yeah. He skis in his jeans.
I'm not from Jersey. Maybe they live in the snow, right?
Which, for the longest time, I always misheard this quote whenever he's talking to his friend. And he's like, he's Dusty Dinkelman. He skis in his jeans.
Yeah.
I misheard that quote. And for years, I thought it meant something else.
Oh.
And then, like, a couple years ago, I was rewatching it. I was like, oh, he said skis. I got it. Okay.
Oh, so, now I see what. Now it's hitting me. Yeah. Which, is probably true as well.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I like that though. When what'd you say his name was? Chris's friend.
What was his name? Clark.
When Clark is like, it's Dusty Dinkelman. Like he's just I don't know. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
And then
enough time with Clark.
No, we didn't.
With Clark.
We didn't. I think that to make the ending even happier, he moves back and they're just friends. They hang out with them all the time.
They're at the Maypole every Friday night.
That's right. Right. Yeah.
Maple. I always heard that was another thing I misheard. I thought it was Maypole.
And
then I finally caught the sign that said Maple. Like maple leaf.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Hearing things funny and then not paying attention throughout the movie for 10 years or however long it took me to actually catch the right thing. But that's me.
That's what's great about movies.
Yeah. Well, I spent a lot of time in like the early 2000s, like putting on a movie and then playing a game. So I wasn't actually like watching. I'd be more listening.
Yeah.
But,
Dusty Dinkelman. That scene where they've got him on the med sled and then they let go and he just goes zipping down and it just turns him upside down.
It's got a mouthful of snow. Which has got to be the most inefficient way to get him out of.
Oh my gosh!
That was their quickest route to get him off the ice was to go up this hill. Not like, I don't know. It couldn't have gone any other direction,
right?
And then create a luge along the way for him to come back down off of. I don't know.
It's just it's one of those things. Like it's fun. I don't know if it like really fits with the movie. With the tone of the movie. I mean, the movie has some funny parts in it, but like that seems a little more slapstick. But it is funny just to watch him just fly down there and hit that ramp.
Yeah.
And then he turns upside down. It's just, I'm laughing at thinking about it. Just like,
he's just laying there face down. Yeah. It has some good like that and like the scene where what's her name, Anna Faris's character just like comes screaming down the road in the car and drives up onto the lawn and like gets out of the car and like punches him out or whatever and then gets in the car and like peels out and like drives back through the house or the whole Christmas display and like takes the whole Christmas display with her and Santa catches on fire. Like that whole thing was just like a Rube Goldberg like
way over
craziness. Yeah.
But you know what? It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah. Yeah, her dad was a bit of a jerk, wasn't he?
Oh, he was a complete jerk. Yeah. It's like, man, you came from that upbringing and you're
Right.
like this good of a gal? Like this
Right.
is yeah.
She's also kind of like oblivious to a lot of stuff. Like the whole, like, she never noticed in all the time that she was friends with Chris that he had feelings for her.
Yeah.
Or anybody else had feelings for her. Man.
Yeah.
I think she's learned to ignore a lot of stuff.
I think so. I mean, clearly, we could see as the audience that Dinkelman was like all over her, trying to just, get with her, and she doesn't see it. Like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause she was like spending an awful lot of time with him to be just wanting to be just friends with the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think that kind of gets into the whole, like, when Harry met Sally, can a man and a woman just be friends debate?
Yeah.
But we'll save that for that episode.
Yeah. When Harry met Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have much else on Just Friends. I loved it. I will watch it again. I'm going to make it a point. This will be on my annual Christmas watch list.
Despite your wife's
she can go in the other room. She can
she can go somewhere else. Do we ever find out why we're having a Chris's dad? Like, they never mention his dad, do they?
No, they never do. I'm assuming maybe that's why his mom's the way she is.
It must be.
Yeah. I don't know.
She's just constantly blitzed because she's dealing with the grief of losing her husband whenever she did.
Yeah. Be yourself. Be yourself. Joyce. No, Mom.
I'm on the phone.
I'm on the phone.
No, I'm in the other room. On the
phone. You're at Joyce's?
Oh man. Yeah.
I could have seen a whole movie with just the shenanigans.
Confused by life.
Oh man. That would have been, if they would have done a sequel and like had them get married or something like that, that would have been great. Just to have her like absent-mindedly like walking around and everything. So,
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm good. If you're good.
Yeah.
Put this baby to bed.
I'm good. Yeah, that's right. That was Just Friends. Yeah. Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah.
Did you like it? Are you on the side of my wife and didn't like it?
Yeah.
No answer is wrong. I'm going to say that because I love my wife and she has great opinions,
in the bed.
and I love her very much. We don't agree on this movie, but that's okay. That's okay. There's a lot we do agree on. So that's the sharing is what was that? The more you know. That was it. The more you know, the more you grow. Do you have any stale popcorn for us?
Well, you want to get in the Retro Ramble?
Oh yeah. Let's get in the Retro Ramble. We're still working with this new format here. So, all right. So the Retro Ramble question that I asked you last week, I said at the beginning of the show, what is one gift you've given that you wish you could take back?
I gotta say, I've thought about this a lot this last week. This is kind of a mean question. You're asking me to give back. You're asking me to take back a gift from somebody.
I'm asking you, is there a gift that you gave and you were maybe not immediately, but you were like, oh gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Like, I wish I would have given him something else, or I just like, that was a bad idea.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I have one. Like, I gave a friend my PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Just gave it to him?
We're not friends anymore. Yeah, I just gave it to him. I had a PlayStation 2, and I was like, I don't need the PlayStation anymore. Here you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? If somebody gave me a PlayStation, I don't care what would happen. We're friends for life.
No.
80 years old. I'm still hanging by your side because you gave me a PlayStation back when we were like 21.
about you?
Fair enough. Yeah, mine. So when my wife and I were dating,
Uh-oh.
I looked all over. I couldn't figure out what to get her for Christmas, or was it her birthday? I don't remember. It was a gift. I was looking all around. I legitimately did like my due diligence of like doing research to try to find something. And what I found, I thought she's just gonna love this, because like there were people online that were getting it that loved it, and everything. Yeah. And so I got it. And sorry, my dog's kind of making noise. So I got it and I gave it to her, and I remember she opened it up, and it was not the reaction that I was expecting. So I got her this. It was a matching set of pillowcases that had like it. We weren't like living together at the time. We weren't married or anything. And like it was like a pair that went with each other, but like they made this like scene of like two people. Like,
was it Han Solo and Leia?
No, it wasn't that. Okay. It wasn't that. It was like one person's on a beach and another one's like on another beach, and like putting like bottles and like messages in bottles or whatever. Everybody that got these things online was like loving them, or at least the bots that they made to get the reviews. And
they got you.
To this day, she'll get like a gift from me. She's like, well, at least it's not that pillowcase.
It's not a pillowcase.
Brings it up multiple times a year. I will never live that pillowcase down. She brings it up in front of her friends, in front of people that we've just met. You remember this pillowcase that you gave me? Like, let's not talk about this right now. It's embarrassing. Wish I could go back in time and never have given her that. I would have given her like a brand new toothbrush over that dang pillowcase. But I will say, I did put a really comfortable like pillow in there, like one of the higher end, like $50 pillows or something in there. So there was that.
Maybe she didn't understand the meaning behind it.
Oh, she knew.
Oh, okay.
She knew, because I showed her the other one, and she's like,
okay.
She's like, uh-huh. Like she didn't say anything at the time. She did not say anything at the time, but I could tell. And I've been hearing about it ever since.
I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna add. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but my wife got us pillowcases a few years back. Like we got linens on, but anyways, she's like, I found these pillowcases online. I went and got them, and it was a silhouette of Luke and a silhouette of Leia and a silhouette of Han Solo, and the Leia one said "I love you" and the Han Solo one says "I know." So those were our pillowcases for a while.
That's it.
That was my wife picking those out for us.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the same reaction.
So my wife got me pillowcases, and I loved them.
Yeah. I think it would have been better though if it would have been Luke and Leia.
Luke and Leia? I love you, ew.
No, it would have been, I don't know, like, you remember Kelso from that 70s show? He's like, oh, they're brother and sister. Oh, and Eric's like, no, they're not. Like, she gave him a kiss. And Kelso's like, it was for luck. Like, he's the only one that knew.
Right? Like, how did he know? What did he catch on to? Context clues, I guess. I don't know. Just shows like Kelso.
Yeah. Total Kelso.
Yeah. But stale popcorn. What you got?
Stale popcorn. Okay. Have you watched? I will say this. I'm just gonna throw it out there and tell you what I think about it, because it's something that happened in my life this week. Did you watch? Have you watched any of the Conjuring movies?
No.
Okay. First and second one are fantastic. Third one is trash. The fourth one we watched recently. It just came out on streaming services because it's new. My wife and I watched it. We were excited to watch it. We watched it over the weekend, whatever. First half, pretty good. Then it just turns into one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. They wrap the whole series up in they just like throw a turd in a box and wrap it up with some rubber bands and make it look pretty. I don't know. The Conjuring 4. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, skip it. Yeah.
All right.
That's my stale popcorn. I know it's not much, but that's my stale popcorn.
No, that's fine. Hey, that's fitting. My stale popcorn is not Christmas themed at all, and I was kind of concerned about that. You know, with this being Christmas holidays, I thought we would do some Christmas stuff, but it's not Christmas themed, and it didn't seem like it was appropriate, but now I feel like it might be appropriate. So I've been rewatching. Well, I watched The Walking Dead, and then I've been going through and watching the ancillary or supplemental series. It's right,
yeah.
And I'm in the middle of Fear the Walking Dead right now. And I had an epiphany. I think I know what caused the zombie outbreak, what caused the zombies to rise. And I think it's a lack of milk. I don't think anybody was drinking enough milk, because they are constantly just like popping these zombies in the head with sticks and stuff and just going straight through their skulls. Like they have, like it's just like
no calcium.
An apple core. Yeah, so there's no calcium. I think that's the issue. I think there's been no calcium for a while.
What is with that in that whole universe? Yeah. I mean, it's like they could take spit wads and shoot them at these things and their heads explode.
Right.
I don't get it.
They're just taking like broken branches and just shoving them right into people's skulls. I'm like, your skull's a little harder than that. I'm like, sure, maybe one of the old zombies that's been out there for a while, it's brittle. But the people that just passed away, that are fresh zombies, they're still, I'm assuming, pretty, hard.
pretty good shape, I would have. Yeah.
Right. Or even like people that aren't zombies yet, that they just like pop in the head with like a stick or something like that. And I'm like, this is this one's like that's my only like gripe so far about the whole series is like everybody's got a soft skull. It's kind of not.
Once you die, it just
just turns into
squishy.
Like the skin on top of a pudding or something.
Yeah, it's just this Jello head. This like
it's like Mars Attacks. They're just like straight brain.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my stuff.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, you ready for the Retro Ramble for next week?
Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to stay in the winter theme here. What's your favorite activity in the snow, now and growing up?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll come back and we'll talk about that next week. Favorite activity in the snow, now and growing up. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, and we're going to be talking about the movie Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. So rewatch that with us and then come back and we can discuss. We'll talk about it. All right. Well, with that, if you got nothing else, we'll wrap us out of here.
That's it.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to This Podcast Takes Tokens. Make sure you don't miss a single episode. Subscribe wherever you are. And as always, be kind, rewind, and until next time, we'll see y'all around.
See ya.
I fixed it.
Yes, you did.
It's short, but I fixed it.
That's fine. It's eardrum on that one. I listen to it.
All right.
Maybe I should have brought this up, stale popcorn. I didn't. It just suddenly occurred to me.
All right.
Like Spotify will have like your 2025 rap, or whatever. Mine what was my number one? I can't remember what my number one was, but then I had like, it was such an eclectic thing. It was like Public Enemy and like, I don't know, maybe the Goo Goo Dolls but number two was Huntrix from K-Pop Demon Hunters, because Harper had been listening to it a whole bunch. And it was my number one song for the year, too. One of their songs was.
That's funny. Okay, so I'm doing social media for a couple other podcasts, and one of them, somebody tagged in a post where they listed, like, they showed their top five, right? Top five podcasts that they listen to on Spotify. And it was like number 2 or something like that. Ours, this one, was number 5 on their
Oh,
list.
really? Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, cool.
Nice.
But they didn't tag us. And from that account, I couldn't be like, hey, why don't you tag the other one? But I thought it was
That's cool.
I wonder, we got to be on a few people's, right?
I have to.
Yeah. So there's at least, 20-something official Spotify subscriptions. So.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then whatever other podcast platforms are out there that we're on.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of fun. All right. Next week is our annual wrap up, year-end wrap up. Oh no, we got Trading Spaces. Trading Places next week. Sorry.
Trading Spaces, HGTV.
Trading Places, and then we'll do the year-end wrap.
That's what should come in there and be like, we're talking about Trading Places, whatever, and like, oh man, I watched the wrong thing.
I
thought we were doing Trading Spaces.
But I've picked my first movie for the new year. We missed Back to the Future 2. So I'm gonna pull Back to the Future 2 as the first movie of the year.
Yeah, BTTF.
98.
I'll have to think about what I want to put on after that.
It's on here somewhere, right? There it is. So then you'll have 99, then I'll have like a non-movie thing. I'll need to pick that
for the 100th episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something picked for you by next week, so we can get on top of it. I'll text you if I come up with it. Whenever I come up with it. Okay, Trading Places, and then year-end wrap-up. Year-end wrap-up. So we're gonna do. What do we want to do for that? We will discuss. I think we'll spend a couple minutes in the beginning talking about what the podcast is about, and I think we'll touch back on our rules, if you will, for the podcast, like our framework for it, and what we plan to add in the coming year as far as like the birthday wish episode, and I think that's all we're adding, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then like the adjustment to the format as far as like
sure. Yeah.
Even though we've already kind of started that, but we'll touch on it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then look back on the year. So what do we want to look back on?
What if we did, I mean, yeah, everybody loves the countdown. What if we did like maybe our top 3 or top 5 favorite things that we covered?
Okay, yeah. Or just favorite episodes, period.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start a doc on this one. So, what's this? 097.
Mindy's watching Frasier. I can hear it. Hear the train coming, or whatever he says. Tossed and scrambled eggs.
He sings it every time too. Like
does, yeah.
Did you ever watch the new season they did of it? Like the 2 new seasons of it?
Yeah,
it's kind of continued the where he is now and everything.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
The one I watched, because she had it going on last night when I came and laid down, she was asleep, and I was going to go to sleep, and then I kind of, like, the episode started, and I just got kind of wrapped up into it. That it was the one where him and Niles are trying to make a book. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
they lock themselves in that hotel room and like they can't even. They spend the whole time trying to think of an opening sentence.
Yeah. Just going nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just, it's such a great show.
It is. It's good. I used to not like it, but the more I watch it,
like,
the funnier it is.
It was fine whenever I was growing up, but it just didn't like, it never resonated. And then, I don't know, something like 20 years ago, I started catching reruns of it. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's smart. He's been, I think I saw that outside of like soap operas, as far as like primetime television is concerned, he's played the same character more times than anybody else.
Oh, really?
As Frasier, yeah, because it was Cheers, and it was Frasier, and then like they had the new iteration of Frasier for like 2 seasons or something like that.
Yeah.
And like even without the new one, like he's still done more seasons than anybody else playing the same character, which I was like, that's just crazy.
Cheers. Mindy hates Cheers. I don't know how she can not like Cheers but likes Frasier.
I don't watch Cheers, but I've never really given it a shot.
She I think she would get irritated because when she was after she had just had Harper, she was like pumping and stuff, you know. And she would get up in the morning to do that, and she's like, the only thing that was on was Cheers at like 5 o'clock in the morning. She didn't want to watch Cheers then.
Oh yeah,
so now she hates it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and end our stream. I forgot they're still going.